Did you know that 96% of YouTube channels never reach 1,000 subscribers? That means if you hit that milestone, you're already in the top 4% of all creators on the platform. But here's the thing that nobody talks about. Those successful channels aren't just getting lucky. They're following specific strategies that most creators completely ignore. And today I'm going to reveal exactly what those strategies are. I've spent the last 3 years analyzing hundreds of successful YouTube channels, and I've discovered patterns that separate the winners from everyone else. These aren't generic tips you've heard before. These are the exact methods that channels use to go from 0 to 1,000 subscribers faster than you ever thought possible. So if you're tired of creating content that gets buried in the algorithm, stay with me because everything is about to change. Let's start with the biggest mistake I see creators make when trying to grow their channel. They focus on subscriber count instead of subscriber quality. Here's what I mean by that. Most people think that getting subscribers is about casting the widest net possible. They try to appeal to everyone and end up appealing to no one. But successful channels do the exact opposite. They get laser focused on serving one specific type of person incredibly well. Think about it this way. Would you rather have 1,000 subscribers who occasionally watch your videos or 500 subscribers who watch every single thing you post and engage with your content regularly? And the 500 engaged subscribers are infinitely more valuable because YouTube's algorithm rewards engagement, not just raw numbers. When your subscribers consistently watch, like, comment, and share your videos, YouTube notices and starts recommending your content to similar people. This brings us to the first major strategy that successful channels use. They create what I call a subscriber avatar. This isn't just knowing your target audience. This is getting so specific about who you're serving that you could describe them like they're your best friend. What problems keep them up at night? What goals are they working toward? What type of content makes them hit the subscribe button instantly? I learned this lesson the hard way when I started my first channel. I was trying to make videos about everything I found interesting. One day I'd post about productivity, the next day about cooking, then maybe something about technology. My subscriber growth was practically non-existent because nobody knew what to expect from me. But the moment I narrowed my focus to helping people build better habits, everything changed. My audience knew exactly what they were getting, and my subscriber growth took off. Now let's talk about the content strategy that turns casual viewers into loyal subscribers. Most creators think they need to constantly come up with brand new ideas, but that's not how the most successful channels operate. They use what I call the pillar content system. This means identifying 3 to 5 core topics that your ideal subscriber cares about most, then creating multiple videos around each pillar. For example, if you're in the fitness niche, your pillars might be workout routines, nutrition tips, mindset, coaching, equipment reviews, and transformation stories. Every video you make should fit into one of these categories. This approach works because it gives your channel consistency and predictability. When someone discovers one of your videos and loves it, they know they can find more similar content on your channel. But here's where most people mess this up. They think pillar content means making the same video over and over again. That's not it at all. Within each pillar, you can explore dozens of different angles, approaches, and formats. But let's stick with the fitness example. For workout routines, you could make videos about morning workouts, evening workouts, quick 15-minute sessions, full-hour programs, workouts. For beginners, workouts for specific body parts. The list goes on forever. The key is making sure each video serves your subscriber avatar while staying within your established pillars. This creates what I call a content ecosystem where every video supports and reinforces the others. When viewers find one video, they're likely to binge watch several more because they're all relevant to their interests and needs. Speaking of video discovery, we need to talk about thumbnails and titles because these are absolutely critical for subscriber growth. Your thumbnail and title combination is like a movie poster. It needs to instantly communicate what value someone will get from watching your video while creating enough curiosity to make them click. Here's a framework I use for creating titles that get clicks and subscribers. Start with a clear benefit or outcome, then add an element of intrigue or urgency. Instead of something generic like how to lose weight, try 5 foods that melt belly fat overnight or the weight loss secret doctors don't want you to know. These titles work because they promise a specific benefit while creating curiosity about the method. For thumbnails, focus on creating contrast and emotion. Use bright colors that pop against YouTube's white background. Include faces when possible because humans are naturally drawn to facial expressions. And always make sure your thumbnail tells a story that matches your title. If your title promises a secret, your thumbnail should look mysterious. If your title is about transformation, show a before and after comparison. But here's something most creators don't realize. The best thumbnails and titles in the world won't turn viewers into subscribers if your content doesn't deliver on the promise. This is where the value delivery system comes into play. Within the first 30 seconds of every video, you need to clearly state what specific value the viewer will receive and why they should care. I call this the value hook, and it's different from your attention-grabbing opening. The attention hook gets people to start watching, but the value hook gets them to keep watching. For example, you might open with a shocking statistic to grab attention, then immediately follow with something like, "In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you the exact 3-step system I used to gain 500 subscribers in 30 days, and how you can copy this method starting today." This works because it sets a clear expectation and timeline. The viewer knows exactly what they're going to learn and how long it will take. This reduces the mental friction that causes people to click away. When viewers stick around longer, YouTube's algorithm interprets this as a signal that your content is valuable and starts showing it to more people. Now let's dive into the psychological triggers that turn viewers into subscribers. So the most powerful trigger is social proof. People are more likely to subscribe to channels that already have social proof indicators. This creates what seems like a catch-22 situation. How do you get subscribers if people only subscribe to channels that already have subscribers? The answer is to create perceived value and authority from day one. This doesn't mean faking your subscriber count or engagement. Instead, it means positioning yourself as someone worth following regardless of your current numbers. Share your credentials, experience, and unique perspective. Mention specific results you've achieved or problems you've solved. Reference other creators or experts in your niche to show you're connected to the broader community. Another powerful psychological trigger is the fear of missing out. People subscribe to channels because they don't want to miss future content that could be valuable to them. This is why successful creators always end their videos by teasing what's coming next. Don't just ask people to subscribe, give them a specific reason to subscribe by previewing upcoming content they won't want to miss. Community building is another crucial factor that most creators overlook. Subscribers aren't just numbers, they're real people who want to feel connected to you and each other. The channels that grow fastest are the ones that make their audience feel like they're part of something bigger than just watching videos. Respond to comments, ask questions, encourage discussion, and acknowledge your regular viewers by name when possible. Create inside jokes or references that only your subscribers will understand. Give your community a name, like calling them your squad or tribe or team. This might seem silly, but it creates a sense of belonging that keeps people coming back and encourages them to invite others to join. Consistency is absolutely vital, but not in the way most people think. You don't necessarily need to upload every single day, but you do need to maintain a reliable schedule that your audience can count on. Whether that's twice a week every Tuesday and Thursday or once a week every Monday, doesn't matter as much as sticking to whatever schedule you choose. The reason consistency matters so much is that it builds trust and habit formation with your audience. When people know they can expect new content from you at specific times, they're more likely to return regularly and eventually subscribe. It also signals to YouTube's algorithm that you're an active creator worth promoting. But consistency goes beyond just upload schedules. Your branding, voice tone, and overall message should be consistent across all your content. This helps viewers understand what your channel stands for and whether it aligns with their interests and values. Inconsistent messaging confuses potential subscribers and makes it harder for them to decide whether to follow you long term. Let's talk about collaboration, because this is one of the fastest ways to gain subscribers that most small creators ignore. You don't need to be friends with major influencers to benefit from collaborations. Start by connecting with other creators in your niche who have similar subscriber counts. You can do guest appearances on each other's channels, cross-promote content, or even create joint projects. The key is finding creators whose audiences would genuinely be interested in your content. This isn't about trading shoutouts with random channels. It's about building genuine relationships with people who share your target audience but offer complementary rather than competing content. One of the most effective but underutilized strategies is creating subscriber-specific content. This means making videos that are specifically designed for people who haven't subscribed yet. Address their hesitations directly. Maybe create a video called "What to Expect When You Subscribe to My Channel" or "Why I Started This Channel and What You'll Learn Here." These videos serve multiple purposes. They help new viewers understand what your channel is about. They demonstrate your expertise and value, and they remove barriers that might prevent someone from subscribing. Think of them as your channel's welcome mat. Analytics are your best friend when it comes to understanding what drives subscriptions. Pay attention to which videos generate the most new subscribers and try to identify patterns. Is it certain topics, formats, or styles that perform best? Use this data to inform your content strategy moving forward. Also, look at your audience retention graphs to see exactly where people drop off during your videos. If you notice consistent drop-off points, you can adjust your content structure to keep viewers engaged longer. Remember, longer watch time signal to YouTube that your content is valuable, which leads to more exposure and more potential subscribers. The final piece of the subscriber growth puzzle is patience and persistence. Building a loyal subscriber base takes time, and there's no way around that. The creators who succeed are the ones who stay consistent even when growth feels slow. They focus on serving their audience, providing value, and gradually building trust and authority in their niche. Remember that each subscriber represents a real person who chose to follow your journey. Treat them with respect, provide genuine value, and stay committed to helping them achieve their goals. When you approach subscriber growth with this mindset, the numbers will follow naturally. Your path to 1,000 subscribers starts with implementing these strategies consistently. Focus on serving your ideal subscriber, create valuable content, maintain a regular schedule, and build genuine connections with your audience. The creators who reach that 4% milestone aren't the ones with the best cameras or the biggest budgets. They're the ones who understand their audience, deliver consistent value, and never give up on their vision. So start today, pick one strategy from this video, and commit to implementing it consistently for the next 30 days. Your future subscribers are out there waiting to discover the value you have to offer. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for weekly videos on YouTube growth, monetization, and digital success.